we had presses, we'd stop them, but we don't. But we can certainly pause the broadcast here because we need to take a few minutes to mark a very big milestone.
It is a big day here. Our good friend Frank Carpano is celebrating 45 years here at NBC 10. You know, when we mentioned to Frank that his anniversary was coming up in typical Frank Carpano fashion, he said he wanted to keep it low key. Well, we thought otherwise.
Not too bad.
This is a superhero origin story. Frank Carpano started out like many of them, an ordinary kid from a small town, Sudbury, Massachusetts, with a love of sports and a talent for communication, and parents who would sacrifice for his dream.
I started in high school. Before I had a driver's license, I was working at the local radio station. My dad, after a hard day at work, would drive me to that station 25 minutes away from home and wait for me until I was done.
Frank graduated from Ithaca College. Soon after that,
over 300 competitors from all over the U.S.
WJAR weekend sports anchor Ken Bell moved to Milwaukee.
In the 10th inning, Carly Stremski with the winning
For a year, we
RBI
used news reporters to fill in before putting out the call.
Frank Carpano's standing by up there in Worcester. Marvelous Marvin did it again. Am I right, Frank?
He sure did, Chris, and he did it before a roaring crowd.
It's the premier sailing event
in just a few years, Frank was shining on a global stage, covering the 1983 America's Cup race off Newport.
Doug, perhaps never before has an America's Cup Series or any other sporting event for that matter proven so many of the experts so wrong.
Since 1984, Frank's been our main sports anchor and sports director. His superpower? An enthusiasm for covering everything. Little league, high school, college, and professional. Watching his beloved Red Sox win a World Series after an 86-year drought.
This must have been what you dreamed of when your group came in as the owners of the Red Sox.
Having suffered with the Red Sox for so many years, to be there on the field right after that happened was really a special moment.
Frank won an Emmy for a series about getting in shape for an Olympic torch run.
What is your name?
Frank Carpano.
Cue the obligatory training montage.
Go ahead, Chief, go ahead.
Reach. Bend. You're not bending, Frank.
Come on. Come on, faster, Carpano.
He was actually an Olympic torchbearer twice and got to cover Olympic Games, including Salt Lake City and Torino.
All of the athletes got together one final time to bring the Salt Lake Games to a close.
An award-winning sportscaster.
Welcome home.
Producer and program host. Oh, and actor with 2 movie credits to his name, who's not too big to take a pie or a tongue to the face. But this superhero's biggest fan club is the one at home, his wife and daughters.
This is Francesca Carpano.
All grown up now and as proud of Frank as we are.
Wow.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Scott Santos, Suzanne Nato put that together.
Yeah, fantastic. Thank you.
Great,
Thank you very much.
Great job.
Yeah,
Frank
that
makes
was
it
great.
all look so easy covering those big events, but it's really hard work and you do it so well.
Yeah, but we like to call it the fun and games department, right? The sports department here, and doing what I love, so it doesn't feel like it's a lot of work. But to be here for the past 45 years, and especially the last 25 years, and it has really been such a rich history of sports.
Mm-hmm.
The Patriots have won multiple times, the Red Sox multiple times, Celtics, Bruins, they've all won. We've had such great stories to tell over the course of my time here. So I'm very grateful and thankful and very lucky to have been a part of it.
Well, you think the internet lives forever. We found all that stuff. I didn't know you had 2
I
torches.
didn't know either. I haven't seen a lot of that stuff.
You have 2 torches? I
do have
remember
2
the one
torches.
hand off.
Yeah.
You have 2 of them.
Yeah.
That's a big deal.
It was an honor.
Those legs, the water skiing legs, I think that was the hit.
I was hoping they didn't put that in there. I'm going to burn that tape.
You've been very lucky, and we are too.
Pleasure to work with all of you, and thanks to everyone who's been watching.
Well, this